I'm back inside the Steel Magnolia House. This is the place where they filmed a big portion of the movie. I just wanted to get more interior shots. For those of you that didn't get to see the interior shots, kind of focus on the, you're fine, I'm sorry. I focus on the exterior in the last one. So in this one, I'm gonna do the inside. They even have stuff that you can buy for souvenirs. I kind of want Shelby's robe, I'm not gonna lie. So there's all the souvenirs that you can buy. So this is the main area that they filmed so many scenes in. Hey Rachel, how's it going? I am walking in the same space as Dolly, Sally Field. I'm in Louisiana. Hey Dale. Now, if you've seen the movie, you've seen Shelby come down those stairs right there on her wedding day. Yep, Steel Magnolias. They got the movie poster up here. Now this right here is the area where Shelby was sitting when she told her mama that she was pregnant. So she's sitting right here through this little cutout, looking into the kitchen. And then this is the kitchen. This window is incredible.
Okay. Bye.
There we go. They did update the appliances since the movie, obviously, but other than that, everything looks pretty much the same. Hey, you caught it live. Good job. Yeah, I just thought I'd pop on real fast to show you guys what it looks like inside. All right. You're not on camera, I promise. All right, so Shelby and her mama are in here having, Mama, I'm pregnant. Mama's standing right there making her Christmas meal. And then they have the argument, and they walk through here, and they go through, they go through here where they're having their argument. And then they go in here to the pantry where they're arguing even more. And then, oh, there's a poster. And then they go in here into the bedroom, which is supposed to be Malin's bedroom. I do have footage of this from earlier, so I'm gonna make it, when I make my video, I'll show you what it looks like. Yes, I am in the Steel Magnolia's house. This is how this town of name is spelled, but I think it's Natchitoches, I think is how they say it. So I'll show you. So this is one of the stairs. So Shelby goes down two different staircases. The back one and the front one. So she comes down this one, but I'm gonna go up the staircase so you guys can see what it looks like up in here. Okay, so that's the back staircase. This goes up to the room. So you have the 4 single rooms here that are named after different characters. And then our room is up there at the very top. We're in the attic, and I'll go up there in a minute. But first, so we went with the back staircase, and then there's the front staircase. So this is the staircase that I just came up from. I'll turn around so you can see the view. And then once you come up to the front or the back staircase, you get on this landing and you can either go up to the rooms or you can go over this way and go down to the front of the house. The front of the house wasn't really in the movie very much, but that's the front of the house. So I'll take you up into the room where we're staying. I'll try not to get my mom on camera. Now, I don't know how they got this desk on this landing. It looks like it weighs 9,000 pounds. You don't know this movie, V-Zach? Well, you've got to go figure it out. You got to go find it. It's on YouTube. It is an absolute classic. All right, so here's Annelle's attic. Shelby's room is decorated in blush and bashful, yes. We are not in Shelby's room. We are in Annelle's. Because Shelby only had one bed and we wanted two. I promise I won't bother your mama. So, yeah, we're staying inside the house. That is correct. I know it's insane. So, Annelle's room. Yes, well, I didn't go inside them. I just didn't feel... Well, that's true. He did tell me I could. Right. My nightly rate is $249, and that includes an amazing, ginormous Southern breakfast. The experience of being in this amazing house. Worth every penny. So this is Annelle's attic. This is the room. There's my mama. Hi, mama. I haven't made my bed yet, so she's going to be embarrassed of me.
Absolutely.
I know. Well, you know, I got right up and had to go to breakfast. So you got the two beds, got the TV. I'll take you into the bathroom so you can see the clawfoot. So this is the bathroom with the clawfoot tub. Let me see out the window so you can see we're up in the attic. There's a view out the window. Yeah, $249 really is, it's worth it. It's an experience.
Worth it, man.
All right, so there's my bed. Over here they have a couch, TV. And then you can look out they have a little book nook over here. You can look out the window and see the pool where the magnolias were decorated in the pool on Shelby's wedding day. Okay. Well, they said we can go in the other rooms, so I guess we'll go into the other rooms. I don't want to make you bored. Okay, we'll go into one room. I'll go into Shelby's room so we can see it is in blush and bashful. All right. Back down the stairs. So this is a 4-level house built in 1825. They did add on to it in the early 20th century. I was told I had permission to go into any room I wanted, except for the ones that are rented, obviously. So here's Jackson's room. No, her colors are not pink and pink. Her colors are blush and bashful. All right, they said I could go in here, so I might have to set this down for a second so I can open it. It takes 2 hands to open the doors. Hold on, guys. Okay. This is Shelby's room. And this is the pink room, the blush and bashful room. Oh, wow. Oh, it smells so good here, guys. Drink your juice, Shelby. You want to see it, Mama? All right, so Shelby's room is right here. Her colors are pink and pink. Got a pink bathroom. So this is what the Shelby room looks like. And each room is the same price. They're all $249 a night, no matter if you get the single room.
Is that back?
Yes. I will, yeah. They also have photos in here as well. So here's photos from the movie, from the set of the movie. And so here's, now this guy here, the guy that played the pastor in the movie, that's Robert Harling. He is the man that wrote the play and the screenplay. This movie is about his sister, Susan. So Shelby's based on a real person named Susan Harling. And here's some photos from the set of the movie. There's Dolly, dressed up as Truvy. You can see the movie cameras in the background. And here is from when they're leaving for their honeymoon. And then we got Weezer and Clary up there on that photo. So this is the Shelby room. And again, all of the rooms are $249 a night, and all of them have just one bed except for the one that my mom and I are in. That's the attic room. That's Annelle's attic. And you get 2 beds in that one. Another movie still. All right, so that is the Shelby room. Pink is my signature color. That is correct. All right. Hi, Mama. All right, the Weezer room. It takes 2 hands. Hold on, guys. Oh, thank you. I learned last night when I almost got locked in the bathroom upstairs in the middle of the night that it takes 2 hands to open the doors. All right, this is the Weezer room. So this is what the Weezer one looks like. Ooh, look at this bathroom. I'm in love with this tile. In love. I want my bathroom to look like this. Of course you can. Oh my gosh. In love with this tile. Absolutely in love. I wish they still did stuff like this. Yep, half a chicken pin parish would like to take a whack at Weezer. Oh, another movie still here. Okay, so here's what I was talking about earlier when I was outside on the front porch when Drum and Weezer are arguing over the dog and the gunshots. And she ties the dog to the front porch pole. That's definitely one of my favorite scenes. All right, one more to go look at here. Oh. We'll go look at the Jackson room. So again, down the stairs over there is where the main room is in the kitchen. Come up the stairs to the first landing, go to the Jackson room. And here's the Jackson room. I love the push button light fixtures, by the way. That's pretty awesome. Jackson Lantry Jr.
They all have fireplaces?
Yeah, they all have fireplaces. I don't know if they're working fireplaces, but they're definitely all have fireplaces. More movie stills. Yeah, Tom Skerritt was a hottie back in the day. We looked to see who was still alive, and we were surprised to see that Tom Skerritt was still alive. He's 92 years old. The only person that seems we have lost from the main cast is Olympia Dukakis. Look at that big old wardrobe. So it does look like Olympia Dukakis is the only one we don't have with us. Everybody else is still here. Bathroom. Again, the tile work in this house is my favorite thing ever. So here's the tile in the bathroom here. When you're showing off a bathroom in a house, you know that you've done good work. Here's the toilet. All right. Off. That was very cool that they let us do that. Yeah, Curtis, my mom's been like my executive producer this whole trip. She's been making contacts and getting me permission to go anywhere I wanted. All right, the landing, again, this goes to the back part of the house where we were when I first started the live. This is where the vast majority of the movie was. Yeah, Steel Magnolias has a house. This is an actual real house where they filmed the movie. They used both the exterior and the interior to film the majority of the movie here. The whole movie was filmed in this town. So there's a whole walking tour or a driving tour you can go on of all the locations they used, from the church that was hosed down in Pepto-Bismol, but it's not pink anymore. That also has, you can go over to the graveyard where they had the big funeral scene. There's the location of Truby's West where you can go, because she's a chain. Now this is the front of the house. This wasn't really in the movie very much at all, I don't think. But I still wanted to show you the front of the house. You should definitely plan a trip here. I highly recommend it. Natchitoches is like the oldest town in Louisiana. And it's so amazing. I'm going to do a live later when we're down in the park area. Because like the park in the movie where they had the Easter egg hunt, that's all real. That's all here in this town. So Shelby does come down this staircase in the movie, but in the movie it does have carpet on it. This is not near New Orleans. This is in the northern part of Louisiana, in rural Louisiana. I would say it's probably a 2 to 3 hour drive from New Orleans, but I could be wrong. I came from the north. I came from Missouri. So it was an 8 hour drive for me. I would guess 2 to 3 hours from New Orleans. What movie? Steel Magnolias from 1989, starring Julia Roberts, Dolly Parton, Sally Field, Olympia Dukakis, Shirley MacLaine, and Daryl Hannah. All right, one more time. One more time, we will go to the area where they filmed the majority of the movie. If you guys are familiar with the movie, you will know these areas. Once again, here is the kitchen. Julia Roberts was sitting right here without all of the bread and breakfast snacks. So Julia was sitting right there. Sally Field was standing over here cooking, and they were having their argument when Shelby tells her that she's pregnant. Yeah, the range, I mean, it's incredible, guys. These cabinets, all this stuff is original. They did update the appliances, but the cabinets and the countertops and all that was same as in the movie. Yep, Mama has been driving nails into my arms. Yeah, so here is the kitchen from the entrance door. There's so many entrance doors. Yeah, mid-century cute, right? It's so cute. So Shelby and Malin are arguing. They walk into here. Malin's in the pantry. They're arguing. They walk over here to Malin's bedroom, which I have a shot of from earlier, and I'll have to put that in a video. Because that's the private area that's not allowed, that people don't have access to that usually. So Mama helped me get access to that, and I really appreciate it. So once again, this is where, when you stay here at Bed and Breakfast, You can watch the movie out here in this room. So you are literally watching the movie where they shot the movie. And so the whole time we're pausing it, every scene. Hi, Mama. Trying to match up where they are in the house, and it's like at one point when they're the night before the kidney surgery, the kidney transplant surgery, they're all playing a family game night, and A Tale of Two Kidneys is they're making jokes. And they're gonna watch a movie. It's like a family game night. That's right here in this corner, and I was basically sitting right here watching it while we were watching the movie on screen. This house is just incredible. Totally worth it if you guys can come down here. The little town is incredible too. So over here is their sign-in guest book, and then they have the main picture of Shelby on her wedding day. And then they have all these old pictures and the history of the house, because again, the house is 200 years old. Natchitoches? Your pediatrician was the real Dr. Robinson? How cool. Natchitoches. Like, you would look at that word and say, yep, that's Natchitoches. I have the hardest time saying it. You Louisianas, and I'm French. Like, my last name is 100% French. I took 6 years of French in high school and college, and I still have a hard time pronouncing some of these places. I just love these staircases. Natchitoches. I'm getting better. So, oh, we got the front porch. Oh my Glanta. Okay, hold on. I gotta get my other camera. They opened up the door so we can go onto the front porch. We could recreate the Weezer scene. Drum, I have a bone to pick with you. Okay, so we're leaving the area where they filmed most of the movie. Okay, now we're gonna go to the front porch where Drum and Weezer have their argument. This is so cool, thank you. All right, so we're gonna go out in the front porch. Got it, thank you. Absolutely. Well, let me take a shower and make myself look pretty first. Okay. So this is where she tied up the dog when she's yelling at Drum. I make it a point never to deal with my wife. Exactly. Français, une langue difficile. It is. Je parle français un peu. Je m'appelle Natalie. There you go. There's my French. There is a restaurant here called Merci Beaucoup, which I love that they have a restaurant called Thank You Very Much. So here's the porch. Let's go over to the side here. And back here is where they had all the wedding reception and the tent and everything. I'm not sure which tree he was shooting up into, probably this one. Shooting up his fireworks. But yeah, these brick pillars are incredible. Trying not to get my mama on camera. I don't want to bother her too much. Huh? To taper each brick. I guess you do to make a round brick pillar. That's not easy. All right, guys. I'm watching. I'm a professional, Mama. Okay. Yeah. Here. Hit Weezer. We can sell t-shirts that I say, I slapped Weezer Boudreaux. Knock your lights out, Malin. Oh, I'm glad I made your day. Here's the outside of the house, and then I'm gonna sign off in a little bit. Like I said, I'm gonna go live again tonight at my normal time for a little bit and do another tour. I'm also getting footage for a video. Merci beaucoup, everyone, for watching. Here is the house. Remember, laughter through tears is my favorite emotion. You guys have a great day. I'll talk to you tonight, okay? Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe if you haven't already.